Coral reefs are called the rainforests of the ocean. Coral reefs are one of the major marine biomes. They contain the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. Even though a coral reef only takes up 1% of the ocean floor, it is home to over 25% of the ocean's marine life. Some people think that coral reefs are just a collection of colorful rocks. They are much more than that. They are alive. These rocks live and breathe. Coral reefs need warm, shallow water to grow. They are found in waters that are close to the equator. Why are coral reefs important? Coral reefs benefits: biodiversity, food source, tourism, protection, and medicine. They protect coastlines from damaging waves and tropical storms. They provide shelter and safety to thousands of different types of marine organisms. Coral reefs provide a source of nitrogen and nutrients for ocean food chains. Coral reefs help adjust the balance of carbon and nitrogen in the air. Fishing industry relies on the coral reef to provide shelter to baby fish before they could go into the ocean. Humans that live near coral reefs rely on these reefs as a food source. Coral reefs provide a huge economic boost to the countries they are near. Billions of dollars are generated because of the coral reefs. Tourism, protection efforts, fishing, and biodiversity research. Organisms found in the coral reef are being used to treat diseases like cancer, HIV, heart disease, and asthma. Coral skeletons have even been used in bone grafts. Coral reefs are faced with many threats. Weather-related threats damage coral reefs. Powerful waves caused by tsunamis, tidal immersions damage reefs. Very low tides expose coral reefs to the sun and air. Increase in sea temperatures change the salt levels in the ocean, which cause bleaching. El Nino. This bleaching killed up to 80% of all coral reefs in the Indo-Pacific Ocean area. Bleached coral reef. How coral reefs become bleached. Will coral reefs exist in 2100? All countries in the world have realized that the environmental impact global warming has on our planet. All around the world, there are encouraging efforts to take place to reduce carbon footprints, reduce air pollution, and encourage a more sustainable future. These changes will have a positive impact on coral reefs and help them to survive. Fortunately, coral reefs are very resilient, and in time they can recover from the above natural threats. Unfortunately, coral reefs are subjected to stresses and harm that is created by humans. These threats can destroy coral reefs. Before man and after man. Pollution is the greatest threat to coral reefs. Water runoffs from land into the ocean are of great concern. This includes urban development near coast, sewage treatment plants, deforestation, and water spillage from factories and industry. This waste runoff contains chemicals, oil, harmful sediments and toxins. Threats to coral reefs and land-based sources of pollution. Leaking fuel from ships and oil spills also destroy the quality of water, leading to weak and sick coral reefs. More recently, water garbage is also having a negative impact on coral reefs. Any plastic that is caught on coral can smother the coral and kill it. Tourism industries associated with exploring and visiting coral reefs leads to significant amount of unnecessary damage caused by careless divers and visitors walking on, breaking, and touching delicate corals. Coral reefs generate huge amounts of revenue to fish stores. This market often resorts to extremely harmful ways to capture reef fish and pieces of coral to sell at their stores. These methods include dynamite blasting, cyanide dumping. Finally, the fish industry uses trawling methods to catch fish. These huge nets that are dragged along the bottom of the ocean causes great damage to coral reefs as they tear them apart. There are close to 100 countries and territories that are greatly benefit from the tourism, fisheries, protection efforts, and research that coral reefs bring to them. It is with the countries that coral reef protection must begin. They are only now realizing that the destruction of the coral reef can greatly harm their economy and alter their way of life. Coral reefs are in danger of disappearing and actions are not taken to protect them. There are several direct actions that can take place to immediately help coral reefs survive. Invest money to properly protect and enforce existing protective marine areas. Create even more areas of the ocean as protective marine zones. This will help reduce overfishing. Pass laws against harmful practices of fishing and harvesting near reefs. No dynamite, no cyanide. Coastal cities need to enforce structured development practices. Sewage runoff should not be built near coral reefs. Deforestation should be tightly controlled along coast, and pollution and waste from industry need to be monitored and regulated. Better defined shipping lanes are needed. Monitor pollution from offshore oil rigs. Ensure they are compliant. Everyone can have an impact in saving coral reefs. It does not take very much to make a difference. Save our reefs. It's not too late.